why I closed my bookkeeping business. That's what today's video is going to be about. Let's get straight into it. Now, in closing my bookkeeping business, it was a very difficult decision that I had to make. And why was it difficult? Because I love doing bookkeeping and accounting. I love it. But basically, this is my calling into what I'm currently doing now. So the story goes, and this is what happened. This is everything that transpired. I started back both my full-time jobs late last year, and those take one of the jobs I was doing full-time days. It's morning time, it's daytime, and then the other job was in the evening time. Therefore, that ended up obviously interfering with my bookkeeping business, and I ended up having to let go of clients. So therefore, I ended up with 0 clients. Then in December, recognizing that I was just doing a job that I didn't want to be there, and really and truly, I had all these things that I could have possibly doing at home, and it was like, take the jump or don't take the jump. And I finally decided to take the jump. I took the jump. I quit my full-time job effective immediately, because sometimes you just have to do things for you. Just have to pray about it, and when you get that instinct to go, just don't ask God any questions, just do it. Anyhow, I did that. Next thing, after doing that, coming back out and obviously recognizing, well, I could start back at this bookkeeping business. And then I had this little stir in me. Do I really want to start back this bookkeeping business? Do I really want to go down all this? I love the bookkeeping, but I was battling a bit about it. Then I obviously wrote my book, so that y'all would know. If you follow my channel, I wrote a book last year on my life, and that has been out there. I just wrote it and I just left it. And what happened is, this year, I got a message from someone that, have problems with depression and stuff, and I was asked, because they read my book. This person read my book, and they said to me, why don't you add coaching to your book and make it a part of a full package? I was like, I've never coached anybody before. And this person said to me, yes, you have. You've basically been coaching so many people throughout your life. You have to recognize the amount of coaching that you have already done, including with me. So make sure that you don't short circuit yourself with that. So definitely you could add coaching to their book. And I'm like, yeah, but I got my bookkeeping business. I'm studying my ACCA. Can't do that right now. That'd be something like on the back burner, because I don't want to stretch myself out too thin. The following week, now I must tell you, when God have a message or a direction to send you in, He will make sure that even a stranger that you have no idea, or you didn't even know that they existed, or they didn't even know you existed until when the message was supposed to be told to you. Now, I'm in a Facebook group, and I put a message in the Facebook group about my book. This highly successful coach sent me a private message, and he was asking me, do you offer coaching with your book? I said, no, I don't. So funny you asked me that, because somebody did ask me this similar question a week before. And he said to me, I think you should add coaching to your book, because your book seems to be so interesting, and because it's so personal, and because you've had the experience, you can actually do coaching. And obviously went into a little more detail and stuff like that. And I was like, all right, God, I get the message. And the thing about it, even with this bookkeeping channel, my calling and my purpose is helping people. That's why you all would have come on here. You see how much I help you all, how much information I put out there to help you to build your bookkeeping business, to gain clients. I give QuickBooks Online tutorials. You know, I live my life to serve people. And this was like, I had, after talking to him, I had like a rude awakening. But you love helping people. This is the whole concept of your bookkeeping journey YouTube channel. You came on here to help bookkeepers that couldn't be able to afford to pay for a course. This is what you do. You help people. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to listen. But another thing so then I had a one-on-one with this coach, and he said to me, but you have to choose. You have to eat it, because you can't stretch yourself too thin. If you're going to push this coaching, you definitely have to make sure that that's the one thing that you're focusing on. I know that you are passionate about the bookkeeping, but my advice is make sure that you just focus on one thing. Now, this was not easy task. This was not easy to come to a conclusion with, but I just believe that this is my calling. Like, God decided, you're finally ready to do this. You're finally ready to take this step to really go forward out there and share your story and help people that was the past you, because that's what I do right now. I help the people that were the past me, and to be able to birth their own greatness so that they can see what amazing person lies in them. You get over the low self-esteem and all that. And yeah, so it's completely dealing with you, the person, because I find a lot of people too don't have self-love, and we suffer with that. I got myself over it. And luckily, when I was going through all the things I went through in my life, really and truly, I had a coach along the way. But anyhow, that's why for my coaching business, and even when I go there and I tell people about my business, I tell them I am more of that friend with a non-disclosure agreement. Now, I have my certification coming up. I'll definitely get my certificate from my life coach the 3rd of May, definitely. And yeah, so this is a super exciting time in my life. Sad for the bookkeeping, no lie, because I love bookkeeping. I love accounting. I'm still studying my ACCA. So even with any bookkeeping questions, still ask me, and I wouldn't leave you guys hanging. I would not take down the channel, because I put too much hard work into this channel. I put too much information out here for you all to just take it down like that. It's not going to do me anything or cost me anything to leave up the videos for you all, so you can always go back over them, see what you can learn from them, and still feel free to ask me any questions, because I don't mind coming and giving you the knowledge that I have in my brain, because it's all about helping you. And I don't have to get anything from it, like really and truly. Now, for the Facebook group, I'm definitely going to leave it up, so it's going to be still there as a direct contact for you all to be able to get in contact with me as well. I will definitely leave that up. The YouTube channel will be staying, and the Facebook group will be staying up as well. So you guys still have those things. Definitely ask me any questions. This was not an easy decision for me to close my bookkeeping business. I took down my website as well. If you guys are interested in having a coach, someone to help you through your low self-esteem, someone to help you to learn to love yourself, if you are looking for somebody to be able to help you pass that pain of a breakup, because you had a breakup, that pain of going through somebody that abused you, that that pain of losing some person in your life, definitely feel free to also contact me, because now I do coaching. I'm not your regular coach, so I don't cost the cost of your regular coach. And obviously that's not a surprise coming from me anyhow. But that's it for this video. I love you guys. I love all the support. I mean, we were so close to 1,000 subscribers. I know it's probably going to still get there. But at the same time, I didn't want the channel to be lingering for you guys to be wondering what's going on and I'm not telling you. And yeah, so if you want to hear anything anymore, if you still guys want to still follow me, I still have my book. If you guys are interested in reading it, I still have my coaching. I finally have my coaching business, and I still have my podcast that is not obviously about bookkeeping. Is more down the lines of any of the topics that I just listed. And yeah, so let me know, and I'll definitely send you direct links so that you can get in contact with all that. That's only for those true fans that definitely still want to follow me, and feel free to reach out to me for any coaching. Thank you guys for watching, and yeah, thank you for your support. This feels, I'm so serious. Like, I don't even want to press stop on this video, but I have to. I'm not going to prolong it longer than it should be. Okay, bye.